Okay. Welcome to the middle of sort of nowhere.
An undisclosed location that will become disclosed in the very near future.
Y'all healed up? Oh, dang it, I gained a level. It's okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start with chicken. Oh, Jesus.
Well, you said yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna react that way regardless.
Yeah, he's gonna be after you. Or he's just gonna sit there.
Ooh.
Oh, there he goes.
Ooh! He's coming after me.
I haven't missed a shot yet, don't worry.
Missing every shot.
Look, you're putting the jukes on me more than you are him.
He hasn't hit me yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
I definitely saw him.
What are you talking about? Oh, now I'm withered. That was the first time, though. I just hear explosions behind me. I'm just gonna run right at you. I don't know if that's smart, but...
I got 2 shots out of that bow.
Ouch. Gotta hit that bow. Freak. I withered away too. He wouldn't let me eat.
It's gonna be fun.
Maybe chicken's not the best thing.
This is my stuff. Half my stuff blew up, I think. He's like right above you. Oh. Hello. I'm dead here. Oh, reset. Just back down. I think he gets.
I got him there again.
Okay, I'm coming in. I died though.
I just hit myself.
He's really close.
Got him.
Nice! Let's go!
Oh my gosh, that sucked. I'm just so bad. Like
I just don't. I don't have a bow.
Can we do anything in this game that would make me feel like I'm good? Anyways, here you go. I don't know if you need this one. This building, I'll just stick to the passive stuff. Oh, watch out, zombie.
Like, no achievement?
I didn't even get an achievement.
Sad. All that work and you don't even get an achievement? Anyways, we have it.
We got it. We got it. We can finally get a beacon. That's it for this fight.
Welcome back. So we're in the end here. We did finish. So let's just go take a look at what we've done. So right off our spawn platform, I built that elevator and then this big long platform. It's all the way out here so that no Enderman can spawn on this island. Just to increase the rates here and keep them flowing. So this platform is, I think, 65 diameter, so 32 radius, and then one in the middle. So if we just turn it on real quick, as you can see, I'm at 0 levels. So we'll just turn it on and see how many levels we get off of it. Just to show you guys it is working. But yeah, we'll just come over here, whack them, see how many we get. One swipe, 15 levels. That's crazy. That's insane. Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna build up some levels. Fill up this double chest. I also have a shulker box in here full of ender pearls. I'll probably just keep one though. The rest of these I'll fill with something else. And eventually I'll empty this whole thing out and just have shulker boxes full of stuff. But for now, I can keep it super messy and, well, full of unnecessary things. But yeah, I'll come back to you guys and we'll get moving on the rest of this episode. Okay, so I got some levels and I filled up this double chest, but I forgot to show you, so like sort of how this works. So you've only seen like half of it. You've just seen like the outline of it. You don't really know. He's not supposed to be there. You don't really know how it works. So we'll go into spectator mode. Take a look at this. So this switch turns on this redstone, which powers these pistons, which extend when you turn it on. All this redstone down here is only for shutting it. It just opens normally. I don't really know how these got here. Probably when the piston retracts it somehow. Anyways, these do the same as the other side, so it leaves a 2 gap in the middle. So when these to extend, this block covers the furthest, and then the piston head extends in this block here. And then these sort of help this section close. So once the line gets turned off, this holds it for a tick longer, plus what I have down here. So they all get shut off except for the last one. Right, yeah. So this guy would still be in this block and retracts the block, and then this guy gets retracted, so it pulls this guy back to here, and then it gets powered by this guy, so it extends, grabs the block that's now in this position, and pulls it to right here, and then yeah, and then it closes, and now everything's closed, open. So all the ender pearls we had here and all the endermen continue to fall through. Josh missed a spot there, and they are still spawning on the leaves. Unfortunate. Up here, we just have endermite sitting right here. We have 2 walls in every direction except this direction. So all the endermen around can see this guy. They can actually see up to 64 blocks away. See him? So right now, the furthest they'll be away is about 32. So we could expand this, but with expanding this, you would get also an increase in time it takes for them to get all the way over here. So we went with 32 because it's a pretty good distance, but still enough that it allows them to come. So since this is the shortest route to the endermite, they all decide to go here, and since the trapdoors are open, they just fall down. and fall onto our platform or into the void, whether we have it on or not. They will continue to flow and spawn there. And since we're far enough away from the island, none spawn there, so all the spawns are here, and all of them fall down. So that is that. So in order to fit in our villagers that are going to be farmers, this is sort of in the way. We don't need that much space, but we sort of want to be able to get over there too, so might as well just, cut off the top of this hill and terraform it back. Luckily, it shouldn't take that long, just because, I'm pretty fast, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boom! It's all done. What a magic trick that was. I'm just waiting on the grass squirrel right now to finish out the path and everything else I've planned. But we can still run through our plans we have. So we're gonna come off the bridge, have a path go this way, meet up with what Josh already has done. I'll switch that out. Then we'll also have a path here that comes in. We'll have like a gate here on either side, and then the path will come, meet up with a door. The path will continue. There'll be like an outhouse here that we can have a path go to. Path will come to here. Well, there'll be probably another gate where, and then a fence that connects these two, and then that to here. And then this path will continue to here. And that's probably what I'll do for the rest of this episode, is just get that done. But in the future, I want to flatten this out, put a house here, have a path go down here, and a path go down here. Just to sort of connect the village, have another house and a workplace, but also to connect the village in multiple ways, have villagers getting around in a bunch of different ways. I think it'd look pretty nice. Another idea I sort of thought about, I'll have to talk to Josh about it, is having another villager breeder down in this section somewhere, either over here or over here, just so that on either end of our village we have villagers being produced and, in a sense, keeping them stocked up so that we don't run out of villagers. Not that we can't get more anytime, but they very rarely make their way all the way down here, if at all. I think the only ones that we ever got down here, I had to boat down from the top. And I don't want to have to do that for every villager I went down here, just to make it look nice. So just to keep, the village stocked up on either end of the village, it would be nice to have another couple of houses down here and another villager breeder. So I'll talk to Josh about that, but it seems like a good idea to me at least. So we'll see what he says, but for now, I'll let this grass grow, and then we'll put in the fence, the path, and the outhouse. And I'll show you the plan I have for that outhouse and how we're gonna keep those farmers safe. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here for the end of the episode. We'll work on the path to the end portal probably in the next upcoming episodes sometime. Probably not next episode. Got some big plans that I'm pretty excited for. Some big stuff happening. But it'll come. It's a very necessary path to the end portal that we'll use a lot, so it will come shortly after that. But as you can see, I have built the outhouse. So if we come in here, sort of look, if it gets real stinky, you can open up that. There's also a hidden button, sort of blends in with the wall. You can come down into the basement, and here is where we'll keep our villagers. If you want to see the design, hopefully Josh will go through his thought process and stuff, but this is his design, so I'll let him do that. But if we come up here and look at the redstone, it's pretty simple. It's a little compact, so I actually have little cutouts here into 3 different sections to help sort of separate it. But here's it all together. As you can see, it's not too complicated of a redstone device for what it does essentially. So the first device here is just to get this one piston to go down and then also to be extended again. So we always want this extended. That way when we pull it, it goes down super fast. Um, a couple things to sort of note about this. If you have an observer and want to turn off a torch, this gives off a 1 tick pulse, which actually doesn't turn off a torch. So you have to put a repeater on it at 2 ticks. That will lengthen it a little to be able to turn that off. Then we'll move on to this guy. This is what pulls the piston and the block the piston's holding. So when you click it, we want a 1 tick pulse again. So this creates a 1 tick pulse, which either when it extends, drops the blocks, or when it extends, it pulls the blocks. But it doesn't hold on to the block, essentially, unless it's pulling it back. But so yeah, that's pretty simple. And then the bottom, pretty simple too. Just some redstone coming off, this going into a block, powering that, which is powering that. Not too hard. So there are a couple changes we have. So this button has to, this one here, same as that, has to connect back into this block to power the upper part. So if we take a look, it comes over, up, and in here. Also, if you notice this, that isn't over there, because this isn't necessary for that to work. But for timing's sake, it is very necessary. So this is a monostable circuit. Without this, we'd have to, well, let's first sort of talk about this. So this first has to come down for this to be able to pull it back. And since we have this at 2 ticks, we would have to make this at least 2 ticks. And if you remember what I said before, if we have it more than just a tick, it will be able to hold on to blocks. So it wouldn't work as we designed it. So here, as you can see, it pushes it and it pulls it back. Pretty easy. But if we were to lengthen this to 3 so that it happens right after this gets retracted, then, or I guess 4, because the torch takes a tick to turn off. But if we did that, then this would just hold on to these blocks, and these would never get deposited over in this column here. So we have to insert a monostable circuit. So what a monostable circuit is just a repeater going into a block that is connected to a piston. Once this is activated, that, as you can see, it extends. So it allows a 1 tick pulse to run through it. So this reads a 1 tick pulse and powers the pistons so that they work as intended and as designed. But this piston then stays extended as long as this is powered. So I could actually have a lever, or well, I guess a lever powering this guy here, and this guy will just stay extended forever. And this guy will never be powered, but except for like the first tick that goes through. So this is a very useful thing I use a lot in my builds, especially when you need a 1 tick pulse. You'll want to use a monostable circuit. So let's sort of run through what it looks like. So you press it goes down. You press it goes up. With a wall there, you wouldn't be pushed over. But yeah, so this is a very timing based thing. So some servers can't handle it very well. So keep that in mind if you try to build this. In a single player world, it should be fine, but some servers just can't handle it. But yeah, that is how the outhouse works there with the redstone inside. The white blocks, of course, are blocks you can change out, make it look nice. A thing to note is, so these blocks right here have to be immovable blocks. So like furnaces, what I'm using is glazed terracotta. You know, things that don't stick to slime blocks, or else when you activate it, your whole floor will go with it, and you don't want that. So yeah, that is the basics of this redstone machine. Pretty simple. I just put, 3 different simple machines into one, and then added a few more to make the timing correct. But yeah, that is the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys in the next one. We have some big stuff coming. Very excited about it. Should be more redstone for me, and I do enjoy my redstone. Um, be sure to check out Josh's episode. He's been working on a lot of stuff, a little redstone too that I liked. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy yourself. Hey Josh, I got a present for you.
Eh?
I have a present. Stand on this dirt block. You ready? Hold on, I gotta eat it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's such a thoughtful gift.